Made it to Pine Glen Canyon, my campsite for night one. Got myself a campfire. Got about 7, got camp set up. Got a fire going. Love it. Good morning. Just getting ready to leave Wood Ridge Park, primitive campsite for night number 2. Beautiful little place, little gem. If you're ever passing through Kansas, just outside of Kansas City, this is a great little place. You can come. It's a tent-only spot, and looks like they have like 1, 2, 3. There's probably like 12 tent spots. They all have fire rings. So I got in last night. I got my tent set up. Found some dead wood along the side of the road, about a mile outside of the place. I found like a really large dead cedar branch about a mile outside the campground. Stopped, picked it up, cut that into my firewood with my Ryobi battery-powered chainsaw. It's a sweet little thing to carry with you on road trips. And that was my camp firewood. So yeah, had a nice little fire ring. Cooked my food on said fire ring, and got some good rest. I'm using the Ogre sleeping pad, and it's got a foot pump little contraption that you pop this guy off, and then this little thing, when it's deflated, will inflate, and then you just step on this repeatedly, and that's how you pump up this pad. And on the back side is where you got your deflation ports. This thing's great. Not the ideal sleeping pad for if you're backpacking in somewhere, but as far as for, you know, you're camping out, you got your truck nearby, got memory foam in it, it inflates itself to a certain degree, it's got a little pillow, then you just step on that thing repeatedly until you get it to the desired firmness, and it could get really firm if you want it to. And I got it at about like 65-70% firmness. It packs right up into this nylon bag after you deflate it, and it's been doing really well for me. Gonna get packed up. Got about 8 hours to go to Mom's house in Denver, Colorado. I bent down to pack up my bag, and look at the size of these boys. There's 2 of them there. I should be getting there around like 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, or Mountain Domestic Time as they're listing it now on Google Maps, MDT. I think it's domestic, the D stands for, but yeah, this is Clinton Lake. I forgot to say that. So yonder of the other side of all these vines and woods is Clinton Lake. There's a trailhead right yonder way. And then there are other campsites dispersed along that trail, along the water line. Leave no trace. Mountains are in view. Made it to Denver, and the first order of business is take care of that, which has taken care of me. Nice and clean. Yeah, Mom! Alright, this is where we're going to be building the deck over the next 2 weeks. And installing some landscaping, doing some rock and some mulch, and it's gonna look great. So this is where I grew up, and these 3 trees, my dad put them in, or they were like when I was real small, and look at them now. Holy smokes. Much better curb appeal without the bushes, I'd say, Mom. Oh yeah. Mom had a delicious salad waiting for me. Alright, just got Mom dropped off. She's in good hands. Gonna be having her surgery. And I'm gonna go check out this cool building right across the street. Pretty neat looking. like lava. As far as I'm aware, this is my truck's first time seeing snow. It's coming down nicely. Getting our Home Depot delivery in a winter wonderland. In Colorado, they have this red tinted, it's like red pine pressure treated lumber. Pretty cool. And there's the Trex. Six inches and counting. Step one, remove this old railing. Got my joist hanger lines marked out. And my Tapcon holes marked out. Got my masonry holes drilled. These guys were especially stubborn. Adhesive applied. And I shot it inside the holes as well. Next step, joist hangers. Time now for the post bases. Okay, the post bases are in. And I put some more smaller Tapcons in the joist hanger. I was lucky enough, my mom's neighbor had a corded SDS drill. This concrete is the lowest grade concrete they sell, full of rocks. So I kept hitting them again and again, and it was just eating through batteries and drill bits. But with the corded SDS drill, I was able to power right through it. I unfortunately left my corded SDS drill in Florida, but luckily the neighbor had one, Charles, and worked like a dream. Okay, we've got posts and the front joist hanger. All right, two joists in, and that'll hold for tonight. Tomorrow I'll get it all square and hang the rest of the joists and start on the Trex deck. Oh yeah. Chalk lines. About to be drilling pilot holes and sinking screws. Yesterday, I got all of the framing done and most of the Trex done. Holding up the joist hangers, I have 1 5/8 inch Spax wafer heads, and I always like to use trim screws to go into the joists. It gives it a cleaner look. So exterior 1 5/8 inch or 2 inch trim screws to go into the joists themselves. Going into the posts themselves, we got these 3.5 inch GRK lag screws, along with 3.5 inch exterior deck screws. And then to hold down the Trex, we're using 3 inch 10 gauge deck mate deck
is trim screws. Next, I'm going to be beginning the stair stringers. So attaching 3 over on here, this side, and 2 on this side. I'll then put the remaining treks on, as well as for the stairs themselves. Then we'll cut down the posts to the desired height for making the banister, and I'll attach 1 more post here. Coming up. And now I make my final piece. Got it marked up. Stairs are on, and I'm about to do the banister. But that's okay. All right. This morning, we are at Flatirons Church. This is the church I used to come to, and I am part of the Thin Red Line Club. My brother and I both got it tattooed. Happy Mother's Day, Mom!
Thanks, sweetie.
I will sing of the goodness of God.
Now we're getting some rush bowls. There's Mom's. And mine. Final steps on the deck. To get the 2x6 up on top of the 4x4 and cover up these lag bolt heads, I put the 2x6 up on top of the 4x4s, and then I hit it with a rubber mallet and it made these little indents. Then I take a drill bit and I screw out the hole a little bit, and then I'll take my router and make a little bit larger hole, and that'll serve as like a cap on top of the lag bolt heads so that the 2x6 will sit flush with the 4x4. So that's about as far down as my router bit needs to go. Just like that. We got a cap, we got the glue on. Phase 2 of the project begins. Banister is done. The mulch is in. All that's left of our projects out here is to put the lattice work down below. Put on the banister. Install some pavers where the dirt is. And over to the sidewalk. And varnish it, or stain it. Mom found a gem on Facebook Marketplace, some free rocks. We were thinking pavers for the pathway across the grass, but the original plan was rocks, and we found these river rock on Facebook Marketplace for free. We put a pretty good dent in his pile for him. How do you feel about the haul, Mom?
I think we just won the lottery.
Absolutely. Big rocks laid out, and we are about to bring the small ones in. Of the day, there was a path and a stained deck with lattice. For today's project, we're taking down an old fence, seen many a years. The wood is burned from the sun. It's a cool look, but it's also fallen down. Got that 2x6 down there holding it up. So we got those various projects done at Mom's, and now I'm helping out an old family friend from church. I've known her since I was, a baby, and her and Mom are still good friends. So now I'm doing this for her and making a little bit of, side money, side business while I'm in Colorado. All word of mouth. Ever since I started this 5 years ago, all of my business has been word of mouth. So I'm blessed in that regard. I thank God for that. Every single time I've needed a job, they just keep coming in. And that's because I take good care of people, I don't overcharge people, I'm honest, and I do good work. So, namaste, let's get after it. Old fence down. All right, the hardest part of the morning is done. Getting out the old concrete post bases from Colorado clay. No frickin' joke. Now I get all these guys loaded up onto that guy. I was moving and grooving, so I didn't document much, but neighbor David came over and helped me get the new panels into the backyard. Super grateful for that, so thank you, David. And now I'm gonna get going. God is looking out for me today. This old concrete, all of the wood is rotted out, and I dug it out with my hand, and I could slide the new post right down inside of it. So I'm just gonna apply a good amount of adhesive on all four sides down here and slide it right into that bad boy, and then tap it down with the sledgehammer. Yeah, buddy. Now I'm gonna tap con a 2x4 to the side here of the house. That'll hold the other side of it up. There we have it. Did a little dog ear stair step action. One of the final projects I'm doing for my mom while I'm here in Denver, we noticed that as we were out here on this deck, that the Trex, the second one, was lower than the first one. And I got to looking, and I figured out that whoever built the deck back in the day didn't use joist hangers. So, as you can clearly see here, this guy is sitting about a ½ an inch down. So we bought joist stringers, and I'm going to put some caulk on the tops. That'll act like pro wood, and that'll help prevent moisture. And then I'm going to use a floor jack, take out the 2 screws from the front, and then I'm going to lift them ever so slightly, and then put joist hangers on and make this deck just much more secure. Then I'll put the Trex back on. Floor jack is doing the lifting, and I'm raising this guy up a few bits. Yep, there we go. will put a joist hanger on it like I did this guy. Corner bracket over here, and I reinforced it with a little bit of pressure treated wood. So that's the primary reason why these guys sagged. He did put big old long nails in it, but as we all know with nails, they'll just work themselves out after enough expansion and contraction and moisture. Got all the joist hangers in. Now I just got to get a couple of lags that are long enough to go through the two 2x4s and into the post. Lift up that guy, secure it, and be done. And there we have her all put back together. The finished product. Just like that, my time in Colorado has come to an end.
Bye, honey.
See you, Madre. I love ya. Talk to you soon.
Love you more.
Got a very pretty campsite. I'm at Harry Truman State Park in Missouri, and I'm at Thorny Ridge Campground. Beautiful little spot. All packed up and ready to hit the road. Made it to my campsite. Got my fire going. Got my dinner cooking. Got the tent set up over there. Truck tucked in. Beautiful little spot. I'll show you it more in detail tomorrow.
Made it to Pine Glen Campground last night. As you've seen, this is officially one of my favorite camp spots. It is down, maybe that's why it's called Pine Glen, because this is a glen that I'm in. But it's like a, there's hills, it's surrounded by hills. And it's deep forest, so like nice double canopy. And you know, completely shaded in right now, as you can see. It's a pleasant, probably like 68 degrees right now. So I got a top layer on, but I'm gonna wander over to the Porta-John house, the outhouse, and then I'm gonna go over and find this little creek. It's right over yonder way. And there's a lake not too far away, and there's a shooting range. And I got my pistol, so you know I want to go do that.
Just beautiful. Creek, canopy, camping. Love it. through a little 2-track road that the National Forest Service has barricaded off, and I've wound up back on the main road. Skyway Mountain Way, I think it's called. And I'm just headed back to the campground now. Sunshine loves Boo Bear. Great little spot for a bath, if I do say so myself. Pretty good grouping. A little high on the right side. Pretty good on the left side. He did. This range is filthy. And I'm gonna leave it better than I found it. Full bag. You really got to crawl your way down in here, but this is a very pretty little spot. It's called Sweetwater Lake. Place to remember for the kayaks. All packed up and ready to hit the road. Leaving behind my firewood, of course. Campsite's all cleaned up. Such a beautiful spot. Yep, so if you're ever at Pine Glen Campground, come check her out. Got about 9 hours, maybe 10 to St. Pete. Looking forward to it. Let's get on it. Just got some tropical smoothie wraps in Tifton, Georgia. About halfway home, so far so good, and looks like we might be getting some rain at home this evening, which God knows we need. We've been in a drought for a while, so everything's going well, and feeling good. Just made it home, and my desert rose is going gangbusters. It was a good drive, no worries, and both of my cats are good, and my plants are looking great. All right, buddy. Nice. How was it? Woohoo! How was it? What better way to cap off all of that than to come out here to Edgemont Key with my best friends on Memorial Day weekend?